You are now listening to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast Season 2. Chill! Hello, everybody. This your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman of YPG and the Premier Web Podcast. Welcome to another all new episode of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Hope all is well. And this is our Valentine Day episode. The day of love. If y'all special somebody, treat them right. If you ain't with somebody, but somebody you want, shoot your shot. That person, you only get one chance, y'all. So you already know what to do. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the first song. Nothing but love, y'all. Let's get it. Love it.
My name is Samuel Austin, and you are listening to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. And at the time, I will be giving out the Mr. Gentleman fact quote of the day. And today's quote of the day is, "Love conquers all when you have the right person in your corner." And what I mean by that is, no matter how hard things are, love conquers all. If you know that's the right person for you and y'all go through thick and thin, especially when it comes to marriage, love conquers all. Y'all can get through anything. Unless it's something that y'all know it's definitely wrong and it's no coming back from. But if you know it's something not that big and y'all know y'all can make it work, love conquers all. As long as y'all got each other, that's all that matters. And that's today's Mr. Fact quote of the day.
What's up? This is your girl Beauty Bella, and you are listening to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. At this time, I'm bringing back this segment from last year, question of the day. I did this segment last year for Valentine's Day. So this year, the question is, what is love? I posted my question on IG and Facebook, and I'm gonna read some of y'all response. Of course, it will be anonymous, but I'm gonna start with my response. So here we go. So, what is love? Love is a feeling. Love is an action. Love is someone you can't live without. Love is someone you think about 24/7. Love is someone you get crazy feeling for them. Even when you're apart, those feelings never go away. Love is when you have a big fight with that person, but even though the fight is so big, no matter what, y'all would never give up with each other. Y'all would do all y'all can to make it work. Love is never perfect, but as long as y'all know what y'all want in each other and y'all willing to make it work, love conquers all. Love is where y'all build each other up instead of turning each other down. Love is when Valentine's Day is all year round instead of that one day. And that's my definition. That's my response for what is love. So now I'm gonna read y'all response about the question of the day, what is love? The first response is from IG. Of course, it's all anonymous, so I won't say the person's name, but this person's response is, love is when two people that understand each other needs and wants and desires. All right, so the second response is from Facebook. Love is finding someone who make you want to be with your best, but accept you as your flaws, aka your worst. And that is definitely true. If y'all really care about each other, y'all accept each other flaws and all. And here's the last response that also from IG. Love is a feeling. Love is a feeling that you have feelings that you never felt before. Yes, I definitely agree. And I would like to add that love is also, God is love. Because without God, there's no love. And that's the question of the day. And I'll be right back. Hello, everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman, and I am the host of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. And this commercial break is brought to you by Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. On Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast, we interview many guests about their life journey, pretty much where they come from and where they're at now. Also promoting their brands or whatever they're doing at the time they come on the show. We also have the host talk about personal stories about himself and everything that he's been through. And also we have fun conversation about anything music, anything old school, relationships, wrestling, and many more. And y'all can tune in to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast every Sundays at 12 a.m. We are also on every Thursdays at 12 a.m. for Spin-Up Series Thursdays, where we have all of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast spin-off series all in one day, where we have a conversation about music podcast every first Thursday at 12 a.m. The Old School Show with myself and the Star Roddy Rod every fourth Thursday at 12 a.m. And we have Date Night Talk Podcast with myself and Miss Vanna B every second and third Thursday at 12 a.m. And y'all can tune in to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, the Pods, and many more. Or y'all can check it out on the official website of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast, www.realmrgentlemanlifestylepodcast.com, www.realmrgentlemanlifestylepodcast.com. And tune in every Sundays and Thursdays at 12 a.m. for Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in to this commercial break of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Back to your regularly scheduled program. Cheers!
My name is Lacey, and you are now listening to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. And at this time, I'm gonna do something different that I did last year on the Valentine Day episode. I'm gonna give y'all like a little update on my love life and stuff like that. So, what is my relationship status today? As of today, I am still single. I'm pretty much going almost 6 years of being single. The reason why I'm single is, for a while, I feel like I haven't really been myself, I'm not financially ready or not even mentally ready to be with somebody at the moment as much as I want to be with somebody, I just thinking long term, where as in like, if I were to date somebody now, I'm trying to make sure that person will end up be the person that I can end up marrying and hopefully have kids with. But right now, where I'm at in my life, I'm not at that point right now. Not financially good, because the job I got, it don't pay much, and I'm not happy. I'm not happy with things that are going on in my life right now. So you already know, in order for me to be with somebody serious, I gotta learn to love myself again in order to love somebody else, and that's where I'm at. Plus, a lot of the people that I have been talking to, I haven't fully been connected with fully, haven't really not go as play. I haven't really feel like, boom, you're the one that I want to pick up seriously. I haven't really had that person. I didn't have that person that caught my attention yet. And plus, I also do learn how to trust people. I do have to learn to trust. You know, because as everybody know, I do have trust issues when it comes to relationships. And I know that's not a good thing. Of course, that's something that could be worked on. But right now, that's where I'm at. I mean, don't get me wrong. It is one person that do got my attention at the moment. And if I was together, I would have been started dating her. But right now, I'm just I'm not in the best place to do that right now. And you know, it's always good to work on yourself before you take on something serious. I know deep inside, I know it's not gonna last forever. Be in this state, cause bad times is temporary. You know, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. But that's where I'm at right now. And don't get me wrong, I'm a hopeless romantic, you know. So I would love to spoil the right person, you know. But when that time comes, you know, it will happen. There's no rush. But as have I ever been in love? Yeah, I have been in love twice. And one time in 2007, and another time in 2014. The girl in 2007, you know, it was at the high school, and I met her in the library. I mean, first impression wasn't as great, but as time went on, we grew to be friends and became something more. Even though she tried to change me at some point, but I knew the love was there, you know. And that relationship was very rocky. It was a lot of ups and downs. Of course, we were both young too, so we didn't know what we were doing. But she did end up being my first love. We ended up being together from 2007 to 2009 on and off. And that relationship taught me that it's okay to give love another chance. It's through a lot of fish to sea. You're still young. And yeah, of course, a little after that, I was dating, had a little temporary relationship that didn't work out. And then in 2010, I officially be single, completely single, until 2014, where I met the second girl I fell in love with. You know, I met her at an old spot I just promoted at called Osagon. I met her, and we started dancing. And, you know, by the end of the night, you know, I tried to get her number. And she was like, sorry, I got a man. So I told her that well, your guy's a lucky guy. And from there, we started connecting. I know it was a weird situation at the time when it happened. I should have seen the red flag from there, but I don't know something about this because I know her heart was in the right place. So as time went on, we started growing, we started connecting, we started growing. She eventually left the person to try to give me a try, and not gonna lie, the relationship started going good. We started falling in love really quick, and things were going good between me and her, except for that one situation that didn't end well. But I don't know, the way things with me and her, I finally feel like I could spend the rest of my life with this girl. And I don't know, there's something about her. I never felt with no other girl. Even to this day, I haven't had that connection that I had with this girl that I have with any other girl yet. But of course, eventually we ended, you know, from November 2014 to June 2015. I'm not gonna tell you what happened when me and her broke up, but I just know that this one just let me know that it is okay to give love another chance. And honestly, if things didn't end as bad the way it did, I would definitely would have gave this one another shot. And I don't know, it's just, I don't know, I was just crazy in love with that girl, you know. I was really crazy in love with that girl. So, you know, after that relationship, I've been single ever since. I've been dating on and off, and none of the relationships have not really stick, you know. Until last year, I started talking to somebody in a serious way, and things were slowly going somewhere. But then I messed that up because things in my life started going bad, and I kind of let it go. And things did not fully resolve in my life, but I know what I want and who I want. And once I know things are definitely together again, I'm definitely going to get back in the dating game, you know. But, you know, I just want to say love is not easy. Dating is seriously not easy at all. But, you know, don't give a favor. Of course, I'm not looking. But if it's somebody that caught my attention, who we vibe well, and something about that for that guy, if she got all the traits I've been looking for my whole life, then I will do all I can to get that person. I will court that person, I should say, and do all I can to make it work. But I just want to end this here, and I just want to say for everybody that's with somebody right now, whether they in a relationship with somebody, they married with kids, you know, if you got somebody that you really care about, make it work. Love that person, take care of that person. You know, like any bad times, make it work. Life is too short. And if you feel like that person not doing what they're supposed to do, don't settle. And you know you deserve better, just go and leave. But if you know you got somebody to love, make it work with them. You know, marry them and make it work. And you know, if you want to spend the rest of your life with that person, do all you can to make it work. You know, I'm trying to, when I do find that person, I try to get to marry somebody at once the same amount my parents been married, which is almost 38 years. So that's the type of love I want. And if I could find that same person who with the same mindset of me, who ambitious, who, you know, who we vibe together, who we build each other up and not tear each other down, that's something that I want. And I just want to thank y'all for taking the time to listen to this. I know it's not I'm not rambling, but I just want to thank y'all for listening to this, and I appreciate it, and I'll be right back.
Hello, everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman Like the Podcast and the Premier Boy Podcast. And this commercial is brought to you by the Premier Boy Podcast, where four people do where we talk about anything about the culture. You know, hosted by myself, Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman, Mr. Aaron Sands from King Talk with Aaron Sands, the Star Riding Ride, who is also my co-host of the Old School Show, and Long Live the Chief Mally Bell. And we talk many topics, from politics, music, sex, love, relationships, and many more. And also every topic that's going on in the news right now. Many of our topics are very controversial, and the podcast show might not be for everybody because we talk about many explicit content. And yeah, so if y'all decided to check out the show, y'all be warned because y'all might need a drink or two. And yeah, because this podcast is so crazy. I'm shocked it had not got canceled yet. So if y'all looking forward to listen to the Premier Boy Podcast, check it out on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio, and many more. Each and every Wednesday at 12 a.m., you can check out the Premier Boy Podcast with myself, Mr. Aaron Sands, Star Riding Rod, and Long Little Chief Molly Mal. This is your boy Ken, aka Benjamin. Have a good day and night wherever you're listening to this episode. Now back to the show. Yeah! I just want to take the time to thank everybody for tuning into the new episode. And once again, happy Valentine Day to all the couples, to everybody that married, everybody's in a relationship. And if you feeling somebody, shoot your shot. Do what you gotta do. But you already know, if you're in the area, Remix Friday at Catcher, 217 Bay Street, say premiere at the door. Each and every Saturday, Best Saturday Party at Todd, 481 between 1st Street 56, say premiere at the door. The Premier Way podcast with myself, with Aaron Sands, DJ Retro. Check it out. Check it out. If you want to bet you guys on my show, DM me, Ken_Mr. Gentleman. I repeat, Ken, Ken _ Mr. MR Gentleman, GENTLEMAN. Once again, thank y'all for tuning into the new episode. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody, and have a good night.
Hi, I'm Gia.
And I'm Layla, and we're from the podcast She Fucking Did That.
And you are listening to the great Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Hi, I'm Gia.
And I'm Layla, and we're from the podcast She Fucking Did That.
And you're listening to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Enjoy.